Welcome to today's class. The last time you shared, we talked about demand, more specifically, changes in demand and changes in quantity demanded. And then, if I say your twice near types of demand, we teach economics in one of our local languages, tree. So feel free. But I say, business men, sellers, provision shop owners, and all business people. Be obefa. Nimdi eni nyansa we Africa. For the atoto norma akoyi wanyanti ase or norma oye. So students are also welcome here to learn and to help them to excel in the economics class. Now, at the end of the day, so my engineer na fi bibiano akoso na aye kama. Another topic in types of demand. There were four main types of demand. There were joint or complementary demand. There were competitive demand. Your composite demand and your derived demand. So for when you be fan one joint or complementary demand. Your car joint a baby a car boom. Complementary and normal you did boom. Okay, so that's the idea between joint stroke complementary and complementary. So here we are saying that goods and services are said to be jointly demanded or complementary if two or more goods must be necessarily used or consumed together. For example, car and fuel are jointly demanded. And the idea can say, you will not be by nature and naturally you subum. They say will be a new or better car at one point in time and the other uncle to petrol and diesel and fuel. The car and fuel you use a boom. The your no one be brave, be shoe ne socks. They are auto shoe are better socks. And our auto socks so I know shoe I would be she. And the can say your Norman be or why ye more tired ye no moon here ni me ebra crona or better shoe pet or so tossos or toka pet or so nya this a power can. So that's the idea between joint or complementary demand. You are saying say joint or complementary demand are demand for goods. Demand for a good that necessitate the demand for the other goods. The chance all year will be a ton idea. It is a ultimate shop, be a ton shoes, and I would need socks. Because chances say, Nipa no better shoe or best out of sauce. Until you get the meaner, utia. You also offer free hand say. Normally, you use boom to ton shoes. Or say, or pet socks so a ton can say the Bema market nako. And I'll go to yes, and say, Unim say, goose in be made the shoeness of snare example for now. Unim say, goose in you or tobacco, obey here bacco. There were so many examples. We say, one can bit me dibiama. The idea here say, joint or complementary demand means that there are some goods that when you demand them, they necessitate the demand for other. They automatic. Most of the time they go together. And that's what we mean by joint or complementary demand. Now about the prices as well, what this say you use normally boomintino. Bako bonians and so bako boso. And we are seeing that, for example, if the price of car increase, demand for cars or for leading to a fall in demand for fuel. Because a normal boy near car boy there and nipa kakra with me at car. No car and also no go to fuel. Tis a nipa kakra with me at car there. Nature say nipa kakra bi so na betimi atɔ fuel. And here when there is a price hike, increase in goods that are complementary used together, it affects the other commodity. Until yes, a carbo ecostra, the law of demand, nipa kakra na better can is anybody. I feel so ne complement and ye usable no so nipa kakra bi na better side and so forth. In the same way, when the price of car is reduced, more cars, quantities of car will be demanded, and more fuel will be demanded. Go on better car no more, and by that also on better fuel no more. So something we want to talk about today. So we are talking about joint or complementary demand. I feel the other demand that before we get there, no, it will be say a billion so be free. For example, once the last topic, car changing demand. You have say fuel no 200 cedis per gallon. Price being changed, but a car boy ever from. Then the probably talk at that same price of 200 cedis per gallon. More will be demanded at that same price, and a bit me there's an increased demand. Said the account last time. So relationship also. And the next one, competitive demand. Some goods be or from substitutes. Say what tobacco I want tobacco. To say you need this way. The corona. Even some phones is Samsung and Nokia. Basically, they are all phones and they are all in competitive demand. And I said, at any point in time, I could a bit me at. So that's what we refer to as competitive demand. So we are saying that two or more goods are in competitive demand when they satisfy the same wants. This means that the goods are substitutes. For example, Milo and this way, electric cookers and gas cookers are substitutes. Okofi baby use gas cooker, we use electric cookers. At any point in time, one of it now. I want to use electric cookers and gas cookers at the same time. Maybe we can talk now about electric cars and the cars powered by fuel or diesel. So we are saying that in most cases, an increase in the price of a commodity will lead to an increase in the demand for its substitutes. The one will say, Yavans will be Milo ne Bonvita, meaning the breakfast. And it is a nipa corner price of Milo increase here. Less of Milo will be demanded and more of this way will be demanded. And because a competitive demand, you tobacco boomer, baako no ye to bebre because baako dodo eto so betina omo customers na call the other one ebo no ye adekro no yensusu se bibi ansesa ya. So that's what we mean by competitive demand. And that's also like that. And the say electric cookers and gas cookers are competitive demand. See a to electric cookers as well. Ipan bebre kwa akoto electric cookers and bibi ansesa gas cookers nipa no bebre abeto no esobet. In the same way say ye increase electric cookers born na kosra bibi ansesa for example I'm taking it again. For example reduce the price of electric cookers ne bibi ansesa better electric cookers bibi gas cookers demand so better. In the same way say increase electric cookers na kakra bi na nipa kwa kakra na kwa to electric cookers and no more to electric cookers ni no kwa to gas cookers. So that's what we talk when we mean by competitive demand. Most goods that nature nti what you say you dey say student abebo am what normal asset says there are some goods they are competitive and also hunesa our TSC know who said prices and normal Very, very important. So right now we have talked about joint or complementary demand, and we have talked about competitive demand. So we are also coming to talk about, we can look at the area students, let me actually one diagrams or the various economic textbooks for deeper analysis or appreciation of the points you are making here. The third one, the competitive demand. We are saying that no, the third one is the composite demand. We are saying that composite demand exists when a single product is wanted for a number of different uses. Examples of goods with composite demand are palm oil for industrial and domestic use. A good in me or a good back, but in here the normal be in a palm oil. And I know samana the year normal be of factories mafia yes I used to feed the year duanidi and it is good no can say and as our commodity you can say composite demand. Okay, nyano kwa cassava so sa because the cassava gari the fufu the starch and others nti cassava so it has many uses, and we call goods in that nature no banche. The banche gari the fufu the no aduanu fi the starch. Ti those goods in competitive those goods in composite demand for that matter. Now, and also we should take note of some things about it. In most cases, a change in demand for one of the uses of a commodity of such commodities will affect the quantity available for other uses. And I'm saying, you a lot of such producing factories in Ghana. What it means is banchi ebe no aduane wo fie no ho be eden and ebe ma ne bo ayeden because there has been an increase in demand for its use somewhere, and it will have a lot of impact on what will be left for other areas. Nti goods are what nature it mean a price hike, not because in producing enough per se, but because there was several uses, and at a certain point in time the uses in a dozen of the uses in other areas will be felt in higher prices. To say the bancha and fatons, yes, starch be brand, what companies will process starch, the normal be brand, and they know be an idea for feel. It will be let now there's into the price of the cost, and so forth. And the same thing even with oil. The year you can say salmon and that uses in manufacturing centers. Price in the back the use kakra never be finti if you kakra never be home bed and ubenya be just a bon a cost for the so that's some of the uses of it. So that's for the composite demand and their nature. So we are saying that, for example, if there is an increase in demand for palm oil for domestic uses, less palm oil will be made available for industrial use. Hence, will affect the price of the commodity for the various uses. So that's what we refer to as composite demand. The last one we want to talk about is derived demand. Derived demand. Demand ahano ye adena yes ye de koye ye yes ye hi adena di num keke na emum ye de koye bibi foforo. What you say? Until we are saying that there is derived demand when the commodity is demanded not for its own sake but needed to manufacture or produce other goods and services. To say adena here to say cassava for producing starch in factories here cassava yes ye didn't, but here they for further production. In that case cassava has a derived demand. For example, demand for blocks is derived from the demand for house. So be top blocks as a long could in or they could sit down. In that case, loss will be hot, a derived hot demand. So we are saying that in most cases, demand for all factors of production is derived. The kind of factors of production we are talking, some of them are land, labor, capital, entrepreneurship. You have land and labor. Obi jero pelanda, yeah, factory. Or the yes, or the use land and itself for factory. Obi pay labor. Yes, I said be. Nipa no ohia no, but or the koye bibia a bit me at the emphasis. So we are saying that in most cases, demand for all factors of production is what? Derived. When the demand for commodities increases, the demand for factors of production increases. And once supply is held constant, prices of factors of production will increase. Inti, you can say demand for commodity increases. Maybe starch. Manful be bring here starch. The other starch be a cassava and so be bring a commodity. And be answer sadna ye here the starch, in this case cassava, the prices at the cost. So I'm taking it again that when the demand for commodities increases, the demand for factors of production for increases, and factors of production for that commodity increase. And once supply is held constant, prices of factors of production will increase. And the types of demand, we have joint or complementary demand, we have composite demand, we have competitive demand, we have derived demand. We can pick this knowledge as traders, business people, entrepreneurs, and run with it. And the total normal we adwuma mu na me adwuma akoso students so yemfa na yemfa nye normal na mwa say abusuafo na later in life no ntumi fa total normal na normal enko na yeman no enko na bi na the year nyina pesi edu na kakra bedu. Thank you very much today for this time with me. Continue to subscribe to this channel as we have commitments. Yes, economic topics in India and you be treating now ya Fabian Nante as traders and business people and as students. To me, I be in a dream that baby ever see a dear mining junior drew. Now, yeah, my so thank you very much. Thank you very much.